Hey y'all. Hey collective. I hope everybody is having a great day today, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you are new, welcome, welcome. And if you are returning, hey y'all. I appreciate you guys, your love and support for me in the channel. I definitely do. All the information about the channel is in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And I will let you guys know when I'm available for personal readings, so be on the lookout for that. And any donations, thank you guys so much in advance. I am grateful for any and all things. So I am introducing these North Node readings into the channel. It's just like a part of just me kind of like changing the channel around a little bit, and just evolving, healing. It's just time to focus on more healing, more guidance, right? So when I get a full schedule, I will let you guys know, and I will start like posting it just so you can know what I'm doing every single day. And so anyway, today is Mental Health Day, World Mental Health Day, and so I feel like it was a good day to like start implementing the North Node readings that I've been wanting to do. So I did all the air signs already, so that's out, or it should be out by now. And then I did the earth signs, so now I'm getting ready to do fire signs. And I was just kind of nudged to do the earth signs a little differently, but for air signs, I did them all together. And then for the fire signs, I'm kind of being nudged to do you guys in a different way as well. So I'm gonna do all of you in one reading. So here we go. So we'll start with Aries. Okay. So Spirit wants to start with the Aries energy. I feel like I need to pull from this deck here. Okay. So let's start with Aries. What is the guidance for Aries North Node, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the guidance for Aries North Node, please? And thank you. What is the guidance for Aries North Node? And I may just do like timestamps on this reading just so you know where you are for Aries, and then for Leo, and then for Sag, okay? What's going on? Okay, so we have challenges here. We have belief is here. Okay, what else for Aries? What guidance for the North Node? For Aries North Node, please and thank you. What is the guidance for Aries North Node? Alright. Alright, so we have challenges, belief, in imagination. I do get the sense like someone's like missing somebody. I'm hearing that song by Mary J. Blige. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Missing you. Mm-hmm. I do feel like someone could be struggling with a breakup, or even someone could have recently passed away. But I feel like in this person's absence, you're getting a lot of clarity about things, being in solitude. Yeah, and I feel like this is actually an opportunity for you to focus on yourself, quite possibly. There could have been like you could have had a relationship or a marriage focused type of mentality here, and I feel like this has changed. Someone is actually like learning about themselves here. Outside of a relationship, though, I feel like this could be very fresh, very like new. Someone could be just in separation, like literally married but just separated here. And in this separation, you're learning about yourself, because for her, she's looking at a picture and she's like missing someone. But I feel like over here, like someone is also learning more about this person. So wherever you are, masculine or feminine energy, I feel like that's what's going on. And this deception card will not quit. So I feel like someone probably recently found out maybe about someone cheating here, or some kind of deception here, okay? Yeah, new beginnings here. Someone could definitely be having a baby outside of a marriage or outside of a home or a relationship. Yeah, and then someone had to like possibly leave a house is what I'm getting. Someone here is hurt though. And I feel like they're hurt, but they still like love somebody here. Let me pull from this deck and see. I'm gonna pull from my show enough deck and just see what could possibly be going on. But there's something here where someone could have found out about something going on. I feel like, and it could be around a baby, and then someone had to leave the home. So that's what I'm getting. But let's see. What is this energy here? What is this deceptive energy here? Okay, so we have journey. What is this deceptive energy here for Aries North Node? Child cheater came out. I can't make it up. Yeah, that's what I was getting. And then we have YouTube channel and we have distance here because someone definitely had to leave. Okay, so and it could be the woman here. It could be the woman out of the situation who is pregnant by someone else. With this YouTube channel being out here though, I don't know. I feel like someone could definitely be like, this could be one of them situations where it's like a couple that has a YouTube channel, and that could be something too where it's like, oh, we had the perfect marriage on YouTube, and then a spouse cheated and someone is pregnant. Okay, and so now this relationship is breaking up. So now you're breaking up more than just a relationship. Now you're not getting all this attention from social media either. And now the channel that you may have that was bringing in extra money or something like that, or just the I thought I had a perfect marriage type of thoughts are cycling in your mind, because now you don't, and you have a YouTube channel and you're going to have to address that either on your channel or like cut your channel or whatever. Like I've seen that this year. A lot of that stuff is happening. A lot of relationships are breaking up. And it's that video, online where it's like, hey, we're not going to be together anymore type of, videos going out. So the channel is, going to be deleted or whatever now because there's a new journey. There's something going on with distance and journey. Someone's moving on, moving out for sure. And so, I would just say don't be afraid of this energy because it is happening for you, not to you. There was something that maybe you weren't seeing about your relationship in the first place. There maybe could have even been like some less creative facade for social media, because that's kind of what I'm getting as well. Like, oh, let's look like we had the perfect marriage, or you could have just been jealous of someone's ex, so let's do this online to like throw this in their face, because that's what I'm getting. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I never do. So I feel like there's something about that, like, oh, look at my marriage, something like that. Look at what we got going on, whatever, and it may not have even been true in the first place. It may not have even been real in the first place. And so I'm getting that type of energy as well. This is like something that was like for show, I feel like. Not to say it wasn't any real love there, but I feel like someone's also learning what real love is. And if someone really loves you, they wouldn't cheat on you because they would do everything they could to please you and make you happy, or make the relationship evolve or grow in some kind of capacity. And I feel like that just wasn't there. And so it could just be like misguided. A lot of people are in relationships because of misguided information, because of a mother, a grandmother, a father, a grandfather, stepfather, stepmother, someone in the family, aunt, uncle, whatever, has given you some kind of like information or advice that's misguided. And because sometimes when you have to be careful when you get advice from people who are in bad marriages, because they're speaking from their point of view, because, well, at least your husband is not beating on you, at least your wife is not stealing your money, at least she ain't cheating on you, or whatever. So it's like, so you should stay in that marriage or you should stay in that relationship because that's not happening. It's happening to me. You could be like me, and that's basically what they're telling you. They're basing their information off of. Okay. And Spirit said, yes, that is true. This fell out, yes, and now, yeah, I feel like someone could be seeing that now, or there's a need to look at it, right? Because I asked about the guidance for this. So I feel like there has been misguided guidance. And so I feel like you could be kind of like focusing more inward, maybe praying more, meditating, reading wisdom, getting wisdom from different places to and through that wisdom and through that advice, you could even be on social media like YouTube, looking at readers or looking at like those videos that are like talking about this type of stuff, and you're realizing what type of marriage you're in or what type of relationship you're in. Some women are single in the marriage and don't even know it. Okay, some people are single already. They're single mothers or single fathers already and don't even realize it. And so there could be something here to where you have been watching something maybe on social media or YouTube in particular, and you are seeing that. It's like, wait, that's me. That's my marriage. That's how we are. Yeah, clear things up at a distance, and yes. So yeah, I feel like now that you have distance from this person, you're able to just see a lot more. Your things are being cleared up. Yeah, cleansed out, definitely for sure. Yep. So we have ghost and then we have divine intervention. Yeah, and that's what I was getting to. Like in this person's absence, a lot is coming towards you, but I do feel like maybe you didn't even realize you were a single mother or a single father already in a marriage, or that you were single in a marriage or single in a relationship or something like that, because there's no there. There's just four walls. There's just a house. And that's it. There's just, a relationship or the success of some kind of channel, and that's it. So this is good though, because this realization needed to happen. Yeah, and there's a lot of sadness and pain that's definitely coming with this, because there's a breakup happening here. But this is happening for you, for your highest good, and that's something that maybe someone needed to hear, like to reassure them. Yeah, intuition. There's something someone knew intuitively anyway, and so something came out and it just made something more concrete. Okay, yeah, this abundance energy, that's what I'm getting, is doing something for, clout. Yeah, and so there's a need to protect yourself as well. And also, too, putting your relationship all out on social media is not the best thing. The best relationships are private. And I feel like this could have been where, and this doesn't have to be like a channel, a YouTube channel. This could, when I say social media, I mean like just posting everything that y'all doing online. Always so perfect, always so happy, and then someone comes along and something happens. Protect your marriage, protect your relationship, protect your household, your family, from social media is really what it should be, because a lot of people will, send that negative energy, project that energy onto you. A lot of jealousy and hatred will start. And that's the truth. Cut the deck right on it. That's the truth. Yes, caution. Be cautious about your love. Okay, because it really should be protected. It shouldn't be for everybody to see. It should be, especially if God is giving you a divine partner, that's between you, that person, and God. But people will create obstacles and blockages for you, when they see things like this. When they see like, oh, they just so perfect. Well, let me expose them because I know this about this. And things can get messy. Things can get messy. I feel like someone here is learning this lesson though. Yeah, surrendering something. And look, flow. And I feel like that's the thing too, is like there was a flow of money coming from whatever this was based off of, and that's being surrendered, and someone is definitely worried about that. But it's going to bring you balance once you do, because now you don't have all these people in your life, in your business. That's why I don't get reality TV. Like I don't watch, all these Real Housewives or whatever. I just can't get into it. Me personally, I don't get into what is it, love and hip hop, like all this, because it's not real. It's a lot of it is fake. They're being paid. Okay, it is for money. Um, like I said, the most successful relationships, you don't see them. Like Cheryl Lee Ralph, she'll tell you. She done said it so many times, about like you don't see her husband, or like Dolly Parton, you don't see her husband. Like these people, these women have success on their own, and they can have a husband that is successful as well, but their relationship is private. They don't bring their relationship all out. Their career is their career, and their home life is their home life, and they keep things private. And I feel like that's just the way it should be to maintain balance. Okay, anything else? Yeah, so hunger is here, and death, like that need for attention, I feel like is dying off. This hunger to be seen or watched or whatever is dying off for somebody, because someone is realizing what's important here. Because best believe you're gonna go through this pain and this sadness by yourself, and you can post it all you want to, but it just invites more negative energy in. And I'm just gonna be real about that. Yeah, anger is here. It could keep you in an angry place, when really it should be like you and the Most High God, the angels, like kind of working through this alone in like a solitude type of way. Because you're the one that's going through it. You're the one that's having to move on by yourself. And look, all this TV watching and all this stuff, void. It just doesn't need to continue in that way, or like happen in that way. Spilling your guts out on YouTube and just telling everybody what somebody did. It just keeps you inundated in that type of energy, and it makes it harder for you to move on. And then the energy becomes, girl, or I can't believe he did that to you, or man, she did you like that. Look, and then they repost it, and it goes viral for your pain being viral. That's crazy. Like your pain should be private. Okay, behind closed doors. And while you're behind closed doors, you should be learning more about yourself, balancing your energy. 22. Okay. I just feel like someone needs to hear this. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I just feel like this is what needs to happen with that 43. This is someone being enlightened, that you may not have expected any of this to happen when you started your channel or when you start putting your business out there. You never expected it to be like this or to turn out like this, but this is happening for a reason, and you have to acknowledge that. Yep, surrender here. The fruition, like the money that you're getting from a channel or something like that, or the money that you're getting. I just feel like it's from a channel. I'm gonna just stand on that. It may have kept your house up. Reliability. You may have become reliant on this money, and so you may have to get a job now, or change your job, or work more hours, or just kind of just like I said, heal. Get off of all this and just heal. Become reliant on yourself, on your own energy, on the Most High God. Yeah, happiness. You'll be happier for it, and you'll have a lot more peace. Look at that. Yeah, that's what I was getting. A secret being released here for sure, and it's been a long time coming. And you may not want to accept this, but it is the truth. Okay, and look, we have self-love is in the reverse, because this is what you're supposed to be. The guidance from this reading is self-love. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. Protect your energy, protect your peace from being attacked from all these, people, viewing your companionship, your relationship, all these outside forces. Okay. And also too, like the need to stay together because of a channel or something is crazy. Behind companionship is the void in reverse. And then we have beauty here, stepping into your Empress energy here, alone. Okay, by yourself. And there's more, look, protection. Protect this energy. It really is a sacred energy. It is being a divine feminine is about protecting your energy, your peace. Okay, it is about you and the divine having a full-on relationship. Okay, and it is about protection because it needs to be protected. It is divine. It's not for everybody. Okay, stability will come. It will come in quicker as well. So if you have to cut this out of your, this money from this channel or whatever you're doing socially with your spouse or your, whatever this person is in your life, whatever the situation is, money is going to come back to you. So don't be worried about like, well, what am I going to do for money now? It will come. An idea will come. Your intuition will show up for you. Confirmation. So I'm going to end this reading here. Okay, so let's see what guidance we have for Leo. What is the North Node energy here for Leo? Excuse me, what's the guidance energy here for Leo, North Node? Please and thank you. What is the energy here for Leo, North Node? Please and thank you. You can have Leo just highly aspected in your chart. This, reading might still resonate. But for the sake of the reading, it is for North Node. Okay. So what's going on? I've seen that Truth card like 3 times. So what is the guidance here for Leo? Please and thank you. North Node energy. Okay, so we have darkness in the reverse. We have fear in the reverse. Intuition is out here. And then wisdom. Yeah, there's definitely like something about like truth here. I feel like someone could be coming out of the dark. Like I feel like it's almost like that truth has set someone free. A truth has set someone free. Now someone has the wisdom. Now someone is trusting their intuition because of whatever the situation was. This dark that brought someone out of the darkness here. And this could just be like someone coming out of their South Node into their North Node, like that dark night of the soul energy, someone is coming out of it. And then fear is also like, I'm hearing like the word subsiding. I feel like someone was like in fear, but I feel like this is like somebody did something to make you like the illusion of fear. Okay. And fear stand, they say fear is false evidence appearing real. Like there's something about that. And it could have been self-inflicted fear, I'm just getting like something was like an illusion, like there's a lot of stuff going on around you, like chaos type energy that could have made you feel like you should have been fearful of something. But I feel like you didn't need to be fearful of something because intuition is here with wisdom. It's like you always had like, some kind of like inner knowing or deep knowing about something here. And I feel like you're learning to trust that, like trusting your own intuition, trusting the wisdom that you are seeking. You could be starting to get like downloads more often or something like that, probably like coming into your gifts or something here. So let's see what the energy is. I'm gonna pull from this deck some more. Yeah, so we got wisdom is now in the reverse with growth here. This is, I got two decks put together, y'all. That's why wisdom is out here twice. But I was just getting like this past energy, like you not knowing something, or it's almost like not knowing better because the growth card is in the reverse. It's almost like you just weren't aware of your own gifts or your own intuition, or you just didn't know to trust it. It could have been like where you just believe or trust whatever everyone else says around you, or you go to people for advice, trust what they're saying, and now you're learning to trust yourself in this North Node energy here. So this is good, or this is needed. This is needed for some people. So we have the unexpected is now in the reverse. This is like you now expecting. So I feel like this is like someone is like getting downloads. I feel like this is something new for somebody here where you're starting to get like messages from spirit. And you may have not known how to like decipher these messages or like synchronicities and signs or something that you could have been getting, but now I feel like you get it. Now you can expect this to happen more often also because your intuition is heightened. Okay, yeah, change was on the bottom of the deck for sure. Yeah, we got boundaries is in the reverse here, self-reflection for sure. So I feel like this is just like I was saying, this is just confirmation that this is like, just you learning like a new gift or something here. Not putting boundaries around yourself, being like that can't be true or this can't be, whatever. Because I feel like now you're learning to believe in like the impossible, the unthinkable, the things that you cannot see. You're believing it now. Okay. Or there is a need for someone here to start doing that. Yeah, we got companionship in the reverse and surrender is in the reverse. I feel like you have surrendered some kind of situation over here, like a relationship, could have been a friendship or, some kind of like relative or something like that who could have been always in your ear. And I feel like you've just like learned to just like trust yourself and kind of like not go to this person as much for advice or to like not take their advice as like fact. Okay. Anything else for the collective? Yeah, because this person was like using that to like have power over you. I was getting that too. Like this person was doing something to be manipulative, and so you going to them to get advice. You going to them to tell them everything that's going on. I felt like they were using their voice and the fact that you trusted them so much to manipulate you. Yeah. You could be learning about manifesting things, like attracting things here. But I do feel like this is just like that energy with this person here. They were probably using whatever you were saying was coming to you to try to get it to come to them or something like that. Because I have abundance on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Yeah, it was to throw you off your path. Okay, so you wouldn't take whatever it was. They could just talk you out of it. And the truth of the matter is that this person would be like stealing, I feel like energetically stealing your gifts or whatever was coming to you and try to get it going to them or try to just stop it or block it from you. Okay, anything else? Yeah, we got releases here in the bottom. They wanted you to stay in this state of mind so you would keep coming to them for advice. So this is good that that you broke away from this. I feel like this is like a breakaway type energy. So where like now you don't trust them, now you don't want to run to them, now you're not telling them everything, and just stay in that and trust your own intuition here. Is what you're being guided to do. Yeah, with action being in the reverse right here, like stop going to them, stop telling them, or whatever this is. Yeah, because they had you stuck from like doing something here. It could have been like a situation to where you was just trying to figure out where you want to live, where you might want to go, if you want to leave at all. If this is a parent, this could have been just like you trying to leave the state or something to go move somewhere else or go study abroad or move abroad or something here, and this person just kept, getting in your ear, telling you not to do something, trying to discourage you, telling you like, hey, you know what happened over there today, or you know what's happening in that city today, or something like that, to discourage you from going, to keep you from just the beginning here, so you can be in this decreased energy here. Yep, conflicts. I feel like it was stirring up a lot of drama between you and this person, or it could have just been stirring up drama, like stirring up something within you that was making you feel like frustrated or irritated, and then you realize like the problem is that you keep listening to this person. If you would just listen to yourself, or you just like see, because you're getting the signs, you're getting the downloads about where you should be headed, and you're on your path. This person is not, right? Yeah, so I feel like you just kind of had to like wrangle something in and get into your personal power here, or that's what is needed, okay? I do feel like this is like happening like current energy right now. Yeah, with this play it safe energy, I feel like this is what was like holding you back, as you in this play it safe type of energy. Someone could have been telling you to wait, or you could have been telling yourself, well, I need to just wait, I need to wait, or someone could have been trying to send that manipulative I feel like someone was sending chaos energy. Yeah, transformation, and we got plan and action wanting to come out. I feel like somebody was sending chaos energy, or just creating chaos like around you or something like that made you feel like you had to stay. If this is a parent or a sibling, they could have been acting like they need you to stay because their life is out of control or something like that. Well, really, they can handle things themselves. They just don't want you to go. Right? It's just that simple. They just don't want you to leave or want you to, go off somewhere else. I don't really feel like someone didn't. If this is a sibling, I don't feel like they just didn't want you to succeed. They just were afraid of you leaving. If this is like a parent or something like that, I do feel like that they could have been stirring up like drama, like actual conflict. Probably between you and somebody else, or even like you and a lover, or creating like a whirlwind type of energy, like negatively though, like inside of you, like with emotions, like where you feel like your emotions are out of control, and then you realize, well, I only said that because such and such gave me this advice. I only did that because such and such gave me this advice. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, anything else? This is pretty straightforward. Yeah, great gratitude and professional assistance. Yeah, like I was saying, this could be like you trying to move somewhere for job, whatever this is. I feel like now you're understanding, like, I'm just trust myself. I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna just take it. I feel like if this is a job, it's a great opportunity for you. With great gratitude here, you could have been manifesting this job and not even known it, but it's something that you really want. And so I feel like this is coming into you as an opportunity, like definitely from spirit, like whatever, if you've been praying to your angels, your ancestors, most high God, whatever you deem as your source, like I feel like this is now happening for you. And I feel like this is the opportunity that you've been like waiting on, though, like the big one, right? Yeah, teacher is here, and then lost. That's what I was getting. Like someone's just gonna feel like at a loss, and that's where they're coming from when they're giving this advice. So I'm not even sure if they, are intentionally. I feel like if this is a parent, they're intentionally doing it. But if this is anybody else, I feel like they're just gonna feel a loss, and that's like where the negative advice could be coming from, or like that stuck energy type of advice is coming from. I don't feel like they mean any harm. They're just worried, like what are they going to do without you and your energy. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Okay, I think that's all for you guys. All right, so that's the reading for Leo. So I will see you guys in the next one. All right, so now I'm gonna pull for Sagittarius North Node energy. What is the guidance here for Sagittarius North Node energy, please, and thank you. Holy Spirit, can I get some clear messages, please? Or Holy Angels, this is my angel day. Okay. Holy Angels, can I get some guidance, please? And thank you for Sagittarius North Node. You could have Sagittarius like highly aspected in your chart, but for the sake of the reading, it is for North Node, okay? What's the energy here for Sagittarius North Node energy, please? And thank you. What is the guidance for Sagittarius North Node energy? So we past issues. I was getting communication. There could be something about communication for you guys. Also, we got past issues, adventure, angel of adventure, and then we have soulmate energy, or excuse me, love. This is a love card. Angel of love, and then, okay. We got angel of determination is here, and then we also have angel of grounding is here. This is just giving me like you could have taken like a leap of faith in the past for like some kind of relationship here, and you could be like determined to make it work because of how something started. I feel like this is kind of like you knowing something needs to end, or you knowing something has ended here. Someone could have like moved or something for their children, or moved for children or something like that here. I'm just getting like there was a move in the past. Someone moved somewhere or moved their children somewhere for a relationship. And I just feel like, you know, like it could be going a little bit south or something here. I just feel like someone is like very determined to make this work, but there's like some grounding that needs to happen here because I feel like someone's leaving or someone needs to leave here. So what's the energy? Yeah, someone's like leaving or even moving back to where they were originally before they decided to move here with this person. What's this energy here? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, something about marriage could have been like a promise of marriage. Or you guys like got married and moved somewhere. What's this energy here? Yeah, like now someone's taking steps to like the courthouse. There's like, yeah, this victim mentality energy. There's a lot of emotions going on in this house. A lot of stuff like going on in your mind. And I feel like it's like if I never would have moved here, or I never should have moved here, I never should have came here. Yeah, friends and colleagues is in the reverse. I feel like you could have moved somewhere where you didn't even know anybody except for this person. Like, yeah, with the loving woman on the bottom of the deck, like a woman could have moved somewhere, or a male could have moved with a woman, I guess. But I'm picking up the energy of like a woman moved her and her kids to go be with a man. Is what I'm getting. And they're out there like with no friends, you know, no one to like help them. Yeah, there's like a fear here as well. Yeah, and travel is here. Stuck energy. You may feel like you can't leave, or you don't have the money to leave or go back home or something here. Someone could also be trying to like move out and get their own apartment or something. I feel like there's like a no way out type of energy here, but I feel like it just someone just needs to like let go of this person here. Yeah, transformation right here. Once you let go of the relationship, yeah, there's some hidden motivations here. And I have to just be honest, y'all, because I know I'm always gonna be honest, but I just feel like, you know, this could have been a situation to where you moved to be with somebody because you wanted to keep them, or they asked you to move because they wanted to keep you. This could be like y'all broke up or had some issues, and then this person proposed, and it's like, okay, well now everything is good. You move out there, but I mean, like everything is not good, right? Because you may not have resolved the issues. They just asked you to marry them. It's something like that going on. And I feel like it's just like this person has to go, or you have to go, or something here because this is a need for grounding. It's time to be by yourself. Um, like getting your own space or something like that. And even if you get your own place where you are, that might even help as well. But there's something that you didn't know. I feel like, yeah, with teacher here, there's something that you like didn't know about this person. Yep, hidden motivations hit the floor. Yeah, I feel like you could have seen something, or there's something here. Someone could be even hiding a family, and that was found out. Yeah, so we have decrease here. I feel like this, like the well is running dry, And I feel like there's a determination to stay regardless, because like I moved all the way out here, I've done all this stuff, and now I'm here, so I need to like stick this out. But I don't feel like this. The guidance here. The guidance here is to allow somebody to leave, or you leave. If you can, if you're able to leave and get your own place, you don't have to like travel back to where you were, but maybe you can get an apartment or something where you are. Yeah, a lot of conflict, a lot of back and forth, maybe some arguing that's been going on here. I do feel like, this was like someone moving for the wrong reasons, or someone asking you to move for the wrong reasons. Like I said, if someone even asked you to marry them, I feel like y'all got married for the wrong reasons. There's something about like the reason why, like your why you did this. And so we got happy success and then planning and action. I feel like someone thought like this would change a relationship. If y'all moved away from where y'all live or something like that, that you would be happy, like the planning and all that kind of stuff. But somebody was wearing a mask the whole time. Yeah, fragmented energy, playing it safe. They just didn't want to lose you, or you just didn't want to lose them. So I feel like, yeah, with this, because this is not, the universe is in the reverse. So there's some kind of like, I hate to say it, but this is someone's karma here, for doing something for the wrong reasons. And I feel like you knew that you probably shouldn't be doing this, but it just was like an offer that was too good to pass up, or something like that, or you just didn't want to lose somebody, or that this is, vice versa. Just apply the roles as they fit, take it how it resonates. So the energy here now is that to be grounded, to find like your path here, without this person. Because look, we got milestones. Someone is just like very wrapped up in being married. I mean, like, to be honest, the hype around marriage is so real that people just, they be so hyped about the wedding and not the marriage. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like they was just so hyped and caught up in getting married that they didn't even think about resolving their problems before they got married, like before the marriage began. Yeah, sacred temple is here. A lot of things have changed, a lot of moving has gone on, but I feel like this breakup, or this could even be a divorce or an annulment, even, because I feel like this is a new marriage. I mean, this is like an annulment, for somebody I'm picking up on. But this is like, the ascended masters are like, okay, this is enough of whatever is going on. This is enough. There could be some financial issues as well. Maybe somebody didn't have something set up the way you thought they did. They could have had a job or something, or you thought that they were working or something, and they weren't. I feel like someone didn't even check to see if somebody really had their shit together before they moved. There's something going on with children as well. I feel like someone has a child, an extra child or something as well. And this could have been like the hype around it was like, the children will love it here. Like there's so much for kids to do here. And if this is like a small town, like backwoods type of situation where you came from, and then you're moving to like the city, you might have felt like, oh, this would be good for my children, or something like that. But now there's like a fear for children. Something was discovered also about children, for sure. Yep, family. There you go, right there. This family card came out with the children. Someone has extra children, okay, or something like that. Yeah, someone just had a baby, and now like there's like a loss, or there's a lack or something like that with this relationship. There, for somebody here, like someone can't have children. Like you may have moved with a masculine and they can't have any children, or that's how someone knows that someone has cheated. Is like if there's a male, who can't have children, and then like you pop up pregnant, and now this person is like, well, I know I can't have children, so what the hell, like there's something like that going on here. I'm gonna pull from this deck and see what's going on. But there's a baby, in the mix somewhere. It's out here twice. What's the energy here for Sagittarius? What's the energy here for Sagittarius? Okay, so we got car. Switch money is here. Then we got husband. Yeah, someone's definitely married here. We got mother energy out here. Access granted. So this could be a situation too where like you could have moved where someone's mother move with, like if this is a feminine, you move somewhere where the husband asks you to move or whatever, and then their mother is all up in the mix, or there is another mother, like I said, with this baby, and they have full on access to this husband. Yeah, marriage is on the bottom of the deck. This is like and now someone is toiling labor trying to make their marriage work. Interrogations going on, looking up info, bad health, someone's a liar. Like this is the type of energy I'm picking up on as far as this being like another woman that's pregnant, or another baby type situation that's going on. This could definitely be like I said, where your husband has a baby mother, and you may not have known about that, and now you find out about it after the marriage, and this woman has full access to this husband, and this husband is like, well, what am I supposed to do? Not be a father, or like it's that type of situation. You're trying to find out info. You're trying to figure out who's lying. I mean, it doesn't matter who's lying. There's a baby here. I mean, to really be honest, get a test done, and if it really does belong to your husband, then you have a decision to make. And I feel like this is happening because there's something going on. This woman could have already been pregnant, and someone decided that they want to get married here to try to keep this masculine, or like, oh, he's gonna be my husband, he's not gonna mess with her anymore. Well, there's a baby here. So I feel like someone just wasn't being realistic with themselves, and like I was getting like someone just didn't communicate properly about this situation here. Yeah, there's money here, so maybe like someone had a good job. The mother of this child could have a good job, and the husband is using her for money, or the husband could have a good job, and you thought that would be a good idea for you to marry them. Whatever the situation is here, homeless and a fake identity. Yeah, somebody just wasn't who they said they were. And so now someone is feeling like if I leave, I'm going to be homeless, or if they leave me, I'm going to be homeless. There's something here about, like I said, grounding, though. Someone could have even promised a payout, and they didn't get the payout. So now the family is homeless. Okay, I disappeared, fell on the floor here. Like someone could be gone, and you just haven't heard from them or something here. Possibly about to get evicted, having to sign some documentation here. There's something going on with money. There's something going on with money. And I feel like someone could have even thought that they were getting some kind of payout, inheritance, or something like that. And it didn't come. And that could have been like the false pretenses of getting married to this person. Because like, oh, we're going to be set. There's something about that. And I got fed time on the bottom of the deck with travel. Someone could be, if someone just recently disappeared and you haven't heard from them, they could have gotten picked up by the police. You might want to check the jail or something and see. Yeah, message of concern is here. Mental cases here. So I feel like with this mental case energy here, someone could be like a little bit mentally unstable, and you may not have known that. They could have done something to get them in jail, or get them locked up or something like that. Someone here could have stolen some money also as well. There's a lot going on. What's going on for the Sagittarius North Node energy here? Yeah, some kind of monthly payments, and we got court. Somebody could be paying a lawyer right now. Family court. I just feel like something went south. Someone had something set up, or they thought they did, and then they didn't get a payout. So everything else has gone south because of this. An eviction or something could be in the near future as well, because there's no money coming in or something here. So like I said, with that grounding energy, this is exactly what needed to happen. This is to teach somebody a lesson here, because I feel like someone was just worried about money. Whatever they've done, they did it for money. And so now they're having to learn a real hard lesson here about themselves, what you value, the most, because someone here has a baby by somebody else, and then also you have like legal issues out here, and then you have homelessness, and I don't see, let's see if there's anything else coming out. Yep, cheater came out. We got court clerk is here. I don't know if someone like works in the Justice Department, like a law office or something like that. I did see judge, so someone could even be like, a clerk for a judge or something like that. I'm getting like paralegal type of energy. This person could even be caught up in something that's going on in court, or they work for the courts. And if you're married to them, then you could be liable for some of this stuff, like responsible, like financially responsible for whatever they gotten themselves caught up in. So we got a YouTube channel, something that's on social media. There's like video footage of something I'm getting to. Yeah, investigation, hitman, and jobless. Child. Whew. This is someone learning a real. I'm gonna just stop right there. This is someone learning a real tough lesson, and I feel like this is needed for someone to understand like the value, like real true values, like because this is like false pretenses or something here. Also, someone is learning to not take things at face value, to like look further into things before you make these major decisions. This is like a lesson, basically. I'm gonna pull from this deck real quick and see what comes out. But I feel like this is like someone having to just learn their lesson. Like someone's could be like addiction to like money or a certain lifestyle or even just like clout or something like that. Being able to show off and say, "Oh, I'm married. We got this. I got that." Blah blah blah. That is not important if you losing it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't keep it, so what's the flex? What's this energy here? We got warlock mirror magic out here, so we got some other shit happening as well. Someone definitely could be like in some kind of child lesson. We got Eastern Star and a backfire here, so someone could have definitely been doing some kind of magic to try to obtain some money. This could be like, you know, where you send somebody to a mental hospital and, you know, get power of attorney over them. Someone could have been doing this to their own mother or a mother or something like that. And it was found out about. And I feel like this is like a one-sided deal, though. I feel like one person is doing this. And I just got two. It's a warlock out here, and their mother is an Eastern Star. So this could be your husband working with his mother to like do this to you, do this to, you know, someone to try to, you know, and now you're finding out that there's like other shit going on. Hitman, jobless, like investigations are happening, and I feel like everything is falling apart. Yeah, we got hospital right here on the bottom of the deck, and then we got past test right here. Yeah, ancestors. So I feel like this was like you were being tested in some kind of way, and I feel like this is a failed test because I feel like someone here did not like look into something enough. That I just keep getting that. Someone didn't look into something enough. Let me pull from this deck over here and see, because the ancestor card did come out. So let me see what's going on. Yep, there you go, right there. Extremes, and then I cut the deck on stability. Prosperity is in the reverse. Like this was supposed to be like a done deal or some kind of like setup or something for somebody, but the payout never came. Instead, these legal issues like court came, Fed time came. Like this is getting real serious real fast. Yeah, we got power here. Someone, child, can I make it up? Let this go. Let this situation go. Resistance came out in reverse. You gotta let this go. Because this money that someone has gotten, or they've illegally obtained some money here. Yeah, their actions are about to get you caught up as well. And if you out in the middle of nowhere with your children and you're the only parent that they know, you could be getting caught up or arrested, you know, for whatever this person is doing. But yeah, this person is not to be trusted at all. Do not trust what they're saying. This person is going to prison. Yeah, power is here. This person is going to prison and they're doing magic. They're doing some kind of like rituals or something like that. They could be trying to get you caught up. They could be just doing magic to try to make sure they don't get caught up. But this person is not to be trusted at all. Yeah, please leave. With the learning here, learn this lesson. Pass this test if you still have time to. Pass this test because, like I said, someone's determined to still make this relationship work. And the more you try to make it work, the more things are going to come out about this person, and you can get sucked into whatever they have going on here. 11 to the 22 right here. We got 16 breaking down to a 7. Like enlightenment. Like this is your get out of jail free card now. Whatever you know now, you could have found out. Okay, a baby is not yours or something. Okay, so then leave this woman. That's the first one, because the next step is jail or prison time for you, because you're gonna get caught up in what they got going on. If this is a new marriage, annul that shit. Like, because I'm telling you, you're gonna be liable for whatever they got going on, because a backfire is already in play, and we saw that too on the other card. Something is already backfiring. Yeah, self-reflection is in the reverse, and then we have the path. Someone is so focused on what the path is that they can't even, like, it's like you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see what's really going on because you're so hell bent on keeping a relationship together for the sake of like saving face. Though I feel like, just so, because some people feel like when you get a divorce it means you failed. No, this needs to happen. Like, this divorce or annulment needs to happen. Yeah, great gratitude is here. I'm telling you, the angels and the ancestors would greatly appreciate you leaving this person and getting a new start. Cause it's getting real fast. Look, it's for your protection. I cannot make it up. And I feel like too, like they're not gonna help you. Look, ancestors in the reverse, they're not gonna help you beyond this point if you don't leave. Yeah, because they're giving you the wisdom now. Something is stacking up too. 22, balance out, like surrender is here. Yeah, this person might have to actually turn themselves into jail and you don't even know that. But there's something going on behind the scenes and you are trusting what someone says, what they're saying. You're trusting, oh, this is my husband, I know him. This is my wife, I know her. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we got, look, reliability came out here. I do not think so. I do not think so. Fear is here. This person will sacrifice you to make sure they don't go to jail. They'll say you did something or have you signed something just to bring you into it. Like, be very careful about this situation. Grounding is necessary. Look, prosperity is in the reverse. This person does not have the money they're saying that they have. The money that's supposed to come ain't coming. Someone could even say, oh, I got a bonus coming, or I got, a major payout or something like that coming. I got insurance payout, whatever this payout is, it's illegal. It's illegal, and I don't feel like you know that. So, you might just have to just, if people say something about your marriage failing or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But you are not going to want to find out what's behind door number 2. Door number 1 is cheating, and that is the first, like, learn this lesson, pass this test, go ahead and get away from this. This is the ancestors trying to warn you to get away from this person. And they serve the devil anyway, because there's something you're not seeing. All right, so I'm going to just leave this reading here. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.